So, dude,
Tuesday morning,
Tuesday morning podcast.
episode 26.
Just 26?
Yeah.
Seems like we more. Like we're on 200. What's been going on, dude?
Um, Not much.
Did you,
Have
what? Oh, go
you,
ahead.
I was trying to keep up with all the news about all the storms.
Oh yeah, what's up with that? What do you think?
Oh man, it's a lot. They just got hit by one, and then now they're about to get hit by another.
Who's that?
Um, Florida.
Oh wow. So hey, did you see that they what do you think about the conspiracy that's man made?
Uh,
Ask Siri or ask Siri. What's the name of the hurricane?
Helene or whatever.
Ma- See if you can.
Is Hurricane Helene man-made?
Just didn't read it.
Was Hurricane Helene man-made?
No, the new one.
Oh, is Hurricane Milton man-made?
It didn't answer.
No, it just pulled up articles.
So let us know in the comments on that if you think that the hurricane, the new one, right?
Yes, Milton.
Yeah, I wonder if they're wonder what to do with that. Let us know. Post if you have like any articles or any information relating to that. That's pretty interesting. I saw someone had posted something about that. It was pretty interesting. Uh, but I mean, you never know nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit's kind of crazy. All right, for that movie, what's that movie? Twister. You ever
Yes.
see it? Well, didn't she like manipulate the?
The tornado to
Yeah,
stop.
you never know, dude. Shit's out of control. So what's going on? How's your weekend? What did you do this weekend?
Good. I went to the movies. Had some barbecue.
So yeah, so tell us about the movie. What was that?
It was a Transformers one.
How was that?
Good.
Man, I've been wanting to go see the Joker one, but you said it's a musical.
Yes.
So is it like all compared to what movie? Like when you say musical, are you comparing it to like uh
Well, I haven't
Night
seen it
of
yet.
oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, okay, I thought you saw it.
No, I just been seeing a lot of spoilers on TikTok.
Oh, okay, maybe it's good, dude. It seems like it's a pretty good movie.
I know the first one was good.
Yeah, it actually was. So is that the original Joker guy, or what's the story on that guy?
Oh, that's Joaquin Phoenix.
So
It's just like another actor playing Joker.
okay, who was the first Joker? Like the one that kind of really got into character.
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Yeah, he died. He died.
Yeah, he died.
Oh, he was good.
That was the Dark Knight series.
Okay, got it. So give me a quick uh drop on the Batman thing. So
It's by like director and actor.
what do you mean?
So it's the director has their own movies,
Uh,
and then they have the actor that plays Batman.
Yo, I know. I'm saying like you know how what's the word like Harry Potter,
Hmm.
right? It's kind of like it has like there's different. I don't even know Harry Potter. Like I know the movie, but like
Hmm.
I just watch. I don't even know like what I'm watching. Like as far as like what like what a part in the storyline.
Oh, that's how I am with Batman.
Oh, you just watch
Yeah,
whatever. Oh, okay, got it. So let us know in the comments if what's the It's like a sequence, right? Is it like
yeah. What's the order, and then which one's the best?
Okay,
Let
got
us
it.
know which Batman's the best and the Joker as well.
Got it. So let us know in the comments. And also today, certified podcast. Everything pretty much. What do we talk about?
Auto related. So in case you get into an accident, some helpful tips, some car maintenance.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of car maintenance recently. Just things to look out for, things to know, because you don't know when you're going to get into an accident, but you want to be prepared.
Yeah. And what we've noticed too is like a lot of times when people get in an accident, they don't know what to say, and sometimes they don't get all the proper information, and so they're stuck with the wrecked car.
Somebody that just drives off.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
I mean, sure. So I mean, some of the common things that we're seeing. I mean, we talked about this before, but just the whole fact of people wanting to pay out of pocket, and the average repair on a vehicle, I want to say it's like 25. It's going to be about $2,800 to $3,300 is the average repair on a vehicle. So keep that in mind. If you do get even an offender bender, just keep that in mind. Average repairs 28 to 3,300. Uh, and you just gotta be aware of that, and so one of the reasons why a lot of people are kind of ducking the fact of making the claim is because they don't want their insurance rate to go up. And I mean, but take
Yeah.
somebody has to get that
Better,
repaired. Yeah.
better to pay that than the $3,000 to get it repaired.
Well, I mean, people, but they don't realize how much it
Yeah,
costs.
and then that's why they don't pay.
Yeah, that's why they
A lot of the times, people come in saying they need an estimate that they're going to give to the person who hit them,
yeah,
and then that person just ghosts them.
yeah, he never comes through. So that happens all the time, dude. So I mean, let me turn this off. What are we covering this week on the Certified Podcast?
Types of damage, knowing where to go, like what type of shops to go
Okay,
to, and then touch up paint markers.
nice. Okay,
Then we have some news as well.
what do you think? Did you go to the art walk?
No, did you?
We went to the art walk this weekend. It was all right. I mean, it's the same. It's pretty. It's getting big. It's getting huge. It's pretty cool just to see everybody out there having a good time. We did try a couple food truck places. I go just for like to check out the food truck. You know. We got we did like some. My daughter likes the spaghetti from over there. We tried some like pizza panini. It was all right. We did some this the corn chips, not like the like the tostado chips, and brisket with cheese. It was all right. It was all right. I kind of like to get different foods and kind of like
Like
just try
just
them out.
try.
Yeah, yeah. But overall, it was pretty cool event. It wasn't too hot. And that was pretty cool. So let's get
Anyway,
into it.
yeah. So, how would you tell if you have mechanical damage? Can you just tell?
I mean, one of
It,
them is gonna be the engine light, but
like after an accident, say you run
oh
over
yeah.
like a spare tire.
Well, I mean, if you let's say you run over, it's crazy to say, but the bottom of the vehicle is pretty solid, dude. I mean, you can run over some, something kind of heavy, and it's gonna take a lot to damage anything. I think the first thing that might get damaged is probably gonna be, depending on the type of vehicle, it might be the condenser, because the AC condenser is gonna be the one in the very front of the vehicle. So you have the AC condenser. So it looks like a bunch of little vents.
Hmm.
Then you have the radiator in the back of that. That's usually right there in the front. So if you hit something, if you have a lower vehicle, you're probably gonna damage that lower radiator support or that condenser, and it might puncture that AC condenser and make the AC go out. Other mechanical damage. I mean, you're not really gonna have. Um, it takes a lot to puncture like the oil pan. Like it takes a whole lot. You might maybe the transmission pan, but those are things that are pretty solid, dude, to puncture. Uh, as far as the exhaust, I think you'll be good with that. Probably it might just kind of get it out of aligned, but uh, it really depends, dude. It really depends. It might damage some brackets. It might throw the exhaust out of alignment, but um, I don't think it'll cause any like major mechanic damage. But I mean, you never know. I mean, we had a guy one time that he was coming back from San Antonio, and he hit a hog.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he ran over the hog, and he was in a Mercedes, I think, or an Acura, and he kind of just like he was going real fast. He said he hit it, and like he kind of it went like he drove over it. He stopped right, and he was like in the middle of nowhere. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna drive to court. I'm just gonna drive home." And so he drove all the way home. But what happened was, it punctured it. I don't know if it punctured his uh, it might have punctured his oil cooler because it's very hard to puncture the oil pan. But anyway, he lost all the oil, and so it burned up the motor.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it burned up the. It was a motor or the radiator. It was one of those two. Because if you lose the radiator fluid, it'll burn your motor as well. So it'll overheat. So so you got to be careful with that.
So what type of like where would they go to get those repairs done? Could they go to a body shop first?
Yeah. So a mechanic shop might not touch it, because uh there might be some structure damage. It really depends. Like I would say, if you run over something and you're not sure, I would say the first thing to do is get an alignment. Go see if you can get a wheel alignment. Make sure the alignment is good because on a lot of these newer vehicles, the alignment, the suspension is electric. So anything, they're very sensitive. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. They're very sensitive. So if you run over something or you hit a curve too hard, it might throw off your alignment, and then eventually it's gonna wear out your tires. So the first thing to do is, hey, I need to go get an alignment done. Alignment's probably gonna be like $79, $80, but it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna save you on having to buy tires. So think of it that way.
And then for the body damage, if it's like a real bad accident,
hmm
are there special places that deal with that, or is that shop by shop?
Well, the shop. Say it again.
If you get like a real bad accident, like you have a rollover,
Uh,
I know we don't really take those, but is there like a specific type of body shop that would, or you just have to go around and find one?
so with the rollover, the thing is with the rollover is it depends on the type of vehicle because look, like if you have, let's say you have a rollover and it's like on the new Fords, right? Well, those Fords are pretty much all aluminum, so the chance of them fixing that, they're not gonna fix it, because to replace the roof on the Ford, I mean, you pretty much have to take the whole vehicle apart, and so shit, that's a lot. That's a lot of work, dude. So they might not even do that. They might not even fix it. Um, you know, insurance companies are getting weird now because this the fact that they're totally not a lot of vehicles now. You know, I don't know if it's part of. I mean, dude. I mean, it's crazy because I was thinking about this the other day, right? And I was like, I wonder if, cause see, like a lot of people don't realize that, uh, like the insurance companies are big. They're big business, dude. Like they're big business, and the thing is like they have lobbyists and they have ways to kind of uh direct the system, right? And so also the insurance companies, they kind of are on board with the government, right? So like think of it like this. So like let's say you're the insurance company, right? And I'm just this is this I'm just throwing this out there. This is like speculation, or this is like this uh a thought, right? I guess, right? But let's just say if I'm the government and you're insurance, right? And we need the economy to get better, right? So if I say, hey, like let's see how uh let's we should probably total vehicles out more, right?
Yeah.
Because it forces people to go buy a new vehicle,
Yes.
right? And then when they buy a new vehicle, it stimulates the economy, right? I don't know if that I'm just thinking about that. I was like, well, that kind of because they're trying to pump up the economy, and this is one way to do that by making people go buy new vehicles, right? I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I wonder if that has to do something with it, but that's just kind of me.
You gotta go investigate.
That's just me kind of looking at it, through a different lens.
So next up, we're gonna be talking about touch-up paint markers.
Mhm.
Have you seen these before?
I've seen some, um, and I get, so you're asking if they're good or not, or what?
Um, I guess because I know that I've seen some at Walmart. Then I also seen OEM ones.
Yeah. We should do a video on those, dude.
Okay.
We'll what I think what it is like. It depends what you're trying to accomplish, right? I think you can touch them up. You know,
What about a front bumper when you get road debris?
yeah. What, like
Like,
chips.
yeah, would that work?
Well, yes, but the thing is, like, whenever you buy that paint marker, right? Uh, the thing is, like, it has like probably like a big tip on it, so if you're trying to touch up like a small uh chip, it's gonna leave like a big mark.
Oh,
It's like the paint markers. Like,
yeah.
if you're trying to touch up a chip, like it's gonna leave like a big.
I've seen some that have a little paintbrush on the other end.
So probably what will work better is how if we touch up something, we'll get like a piece of paper and we'll make it like a point, like we'll roll it up like a point,
You start like almost like a
like
cone.
a cone, yeah. And so then with the paint marker, you can get like a water bottle lid, and you could like push the button to where the paint kind of fills, and you can kind of dab it. That'll probably be the better way to touch up, so it's not so thick.
Is there any prep involved?
You could probably use what you can do is you can buy if you go to O'Reilly. Okay, let's say you go to AutoZone, right, and you buy a paintbrush, a touch up paint, or Walmart. Also buy some wax and grease removal, right?
Yes.
Okay, so wax and grease removal. Okay, and so if you touch it up, let it dry for a little bit, and then put that wax and grease remover on a rag, and like rub it. And what we'll do is you'll kind of like rub the excess paint off, and you'll leave the paint just in the scratch.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So try that. Try doing that if you have to touch up your vehicle. Basically, what you're doing is you're just kind of helping it from rusting. If it's already down to the metal, or even if it's to the primer. A lot of people don't realize this is like when the paint starts flaking off of their vehicle. Like for example, let's talk about you know how some vehicles the clear coat gets real dull on top.
Yes.
Okay. Whenever the clear gets dull, and it's kind of like real white or it's kind of like flaky, basically what's happening is that vehicle is not being protected from the weather anymore. So it's almost like having a piece of metal outside, like a raw metal. Okay, it'll eventually it's gonna get surface rust.
Yes.
So the only thing protecting it from getting that surface rust is a thin layer of paint, not clear coat, just paint. So that paint's real thin, so it's like a paper thin coat on there. So eventually, what's gonna happen is every morning when there's moisture, the metal is getting wet. you know, and then it dries out with the sun. But over time, it's gonna start to get surface rust. And once it gets surface rust, it's gonna be a whole different thing to fix. It's a mess. Uh, Speaking of the touch up again, where was I going with this? Uh, I mean, you can't really touch that up, but you need to get it fixed pretty quick. Go ahead. I don't know where I was
So
going with that.
um, they some of them come with clear coat. So would you do like one or two coats of the paint, the color, and then clear?
Yeah, you can. You could just dab it. So you want to get the paint. You should buy one, dude,
Okay.
and we could try it out. Uh, Dab the paint. Okay, you're gonna touch it up a little bit, and then you can add the clear in there. But if you put too much clear, it's probably gonna make like a bubble. Like
Oh.
you're gonna tell.
Mhm.
Um, but I mean, the whole point of that is just to protect it from rusting. So if you can see the bare metal in there, or you can see the primer, that's gonna help it from spreading or getting worse. Because you don't want that what rust to get worse.
And now it's time for the news. Did you see the port closures last week?
Oh yeah, did you see why they're doing that?
It was for labor, the wages.
Well, because they're trying to automate it.
Yeah. So they want job security.
Yeah, so that they already the ports are automated on the west coast already, and so they're trying to do that on the east coast.
Yeah, and the West Coast got paid or getting paid like 60 an hour.
Yeah.
Over here is 40.
What was the guy's name that the union leader?
I'm not sure.
Did you see his like look up that guy? That guy he's pretty hardcore dude, man. Did you see like some of his videos? He was talking like he was saying some stuff about the government.
No.
Let me see if I can find some.
Oh, um, Harold Daggett.
Yeah.
I can already tell just about. Is this him?
Let me see. Yeah, yeah. What is that?
It's CNN. It's the first one that came up.
How do you spell his name?
Um,
Is it? Oh,
Harold.
okay, Harold. So supposedly, like this guy is like
Oh, there's a YouTube video. Click it so
okay,
you
so,
can since you have the audio.
let's see. There was a video like that he had like mob connections or something. Yeah,
But yeah, the did you see the videos of people buying out toilet paper and stuff from like Costco?
yeah.
Um, People were buying out toilet paper at HEB
Mm,
because they're afraid that there wasn't going to be any imported and all this other stuff.
yeah.
But a lot of these brands are have American factories,
Oh yeah.
so
Why
HEB
would they?
makes all their
Yeah,
stuff in Texas.
yeah.
So they so they're like, you don't have to buy out all our toilet paper.
I don't even think they. Why would they? What? I don't think they import like. Let me see what.
It's mainly like clothes and all this other stuff.
Let me see. Let me see. East. Let me see. East. Let me see. Let me see. What do they import?
All those Sheen packages.
Sheen. Let me see. So on the East Coast it says furniture and parts, auto parts, accessories, bananas, seats and parts, semiconductors, solar cells, uh, tires, building material, like ceramic. It says unglazed ceramic tiles. So those are the top seven. Like those are the top seven things that they commodities affected by the strike.
Hmm.
So so there's no toilet paper there.
So they were also saying because it started Tuesday morning
Mm,
and it lasted till that Thursday.
yeah,
So it was only a couple days, and people were making a big deal, but they were saying like the ports closed anyways for weather. That the
oh yeah,
that one of them was already closed because of the hurricane that was coming in.
yeah.
So like it doesn't really disrupt
Well,
anything.
I think too, like people were also buying because of the hurricane to send to that over there.
Oh, the
Yeah, so the water and toilet paper and stuff. I think they were doing that to send over there because I know we went to Sam's and a lot of the stuff was out, and I think people were sending it to uh like that those areas over there that got affected by the storm.
but yeah, they're getting $4 an hour raise. That's gonna add another additional $4 each year for their 6 year contract.
Mhm.
So that was their way of not getting automated, having the contract.
Nice. What is the aquarium? What is that about?
The aquarium. So if you are a Texas Lone Star card holder, you could
What is
get
that?
the food stamps.
Oh, okay.
You could get in the aquarium for $3 a person.
Do they call it Lone Star Garden still?
I think so. I see it everywhere.
Oh, I thought it's like a E.
EBT.
What does that stand for?
I don't know, but it just means food stamps.
Ugh. When the stamps hit
You want to go buy some steaks.
with some steaks.
But yeah, they're saying that you could with your card you could get a discount, but you
Yeah.
can't use your food stamps to get in.
Oh, so
Like you have to actually pay like cash.
yeah. Hey, so they did a presentation a couple weeks back from the aquarium, and they're one of the aquarium has become one of the leading research centers, like almost like in the United States, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Like they have even got like uh recognized by the government as like the one of the leading research centers for like
Marine.
is it marine biology, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and it started off with the turtles,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think they're gonna go to the otters next. No, not otters. Or they're
We were
they're
in the presentation. I
yeah
was
they're going to something else next. It's turtles, and then like some other.
another animal
Yeah, it's like another instinct animal.
endangered,
Yeah,
but the turtles is pretty cool.
they're also some kind of they're also um they're starting to use drones a lot for to track the turtles.
Like to see where they're at.
Yeah, and so they can also they're getting as far as like they're figuring out a way to like to redirect them.
Oh,
Like it's crazy, dude. Like the
to like get away from tourist areas or like
no like I guess from cold weather or some like storm
okay.
or something. I don't know. They're working to be able to control like their direction or something. It's crazy, dude. But they have a pretty crazy like research center there. Like, dude, they've expanded it and they have some like really high tech equipment there for turtles. And they also they have this X-ray machine that does a like it creates a 360 image of
Mhm.
whatever your the turtle, and so they were able to take that image and put it in a 3D printer, and they can make replicas of turtles, like exact replicas. Yeah, dude. And so they're saying, like, because they use a 3D printer, they can make legs.
Yeah, like
Like,
limbs.
yeah, dude, it's nuts,
You
dude.
should get a 3D printer for the shop.
Huh?
You should get a 3D printer
It's
for the shop.
crazy, dude. That I mean, this the stuff that they're. But I mean, it's pretty cool that they're recognized as one of the top um, research centers in America by the U.S. government. So they're doing some pretty amazing things out there, dude. Like really like high tech,
And then
different
offering
level
this
shit.
discount as well
Yeah, giving the
for
discount.
there's a few it's local counties, but still it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So no one like says that. Like no one talks like that.
Like what?
Like, hey, can I use your Texas Lone Star card?
Let me use your stamps.
Yeah. No one. And when he said that, I was like, "What is that? Like a like a bank or what?" But it makes sense. So with the Texas Lone Star card holders, uh, you get you get into the aquarium for $3.
Yes, up to 4 tickets.
Is that every day or what?
Yes. It's
Nice.
every day except for holidays, and it ends February 28th.
Yeah. So you mentioned um a while back you got turned out.
Yeah, they kicked me out.
No, you got turned out.
Yeah.
with with the barbecue. Remember, like you weren't eating meat.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when the aquarium didn't hire me.
Oh no, I didn't. Well, I was talking about
Oh yeah, the meat.
yeah when you weren't eating meat, and then you went to the so how many okay, so you went to the cook off, right? How many different briskets did you have to sample?
Uh, so it was the plate that Eric gave me,
uh
and then a plate that I took home. So it was only like 3 or 4.
oh, so there was only three people competing,
Well, I didn't do the
oh, you didn't
judging.
do the
I
judging.
did chicken and pork.
Oh, so how many like pork did you have to sample?
10.
Damn. So it was ribs.
Uh, so this one was not ribs. So ribs were in their own category.
uh
So it was anything from like shoulder to pulled. So
okay.
they had they could do like almost anything they wanted to.
So how was the chicken?
Chicken. So out of the 10 that I tried,
Mm.
there's like two that were really good, and then two that were like this has no flavor. How did they
Really?
compete?
Damn. That's
It literally
interesting.
taste. There's one that literally tasted boiled.
Really?
Yeah, it had no flavor at all.
I wonder if um I wonder if people rate. So for example, like with wine, right? I was reading this book about different I think I think it was through what was it? Max no it's the Glad Maxwell?
Malcolm
Malcolm Glad, yeah.
Gladwell.
I think he had a book. It might not have been his. It might have been some other book, but it was about. He was speaking about like art, and then he started talking about wine, and he's saying like a lot of times wine is not like you can't really uh like wine is based off of like that person's taste, like that person liking it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if it's the same way. Like for
Oh,
example, let's just say like you said it tastes like it was boiled, right? But I wonder if someone else liked the way that tastes,
that would be interesting.
right? And so they're like, "Oh, this is really good." I wonder if it's based off of like your kind of taste buds. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. So let us know in the comments if that's something that if you're in the cook off, put your team there.
And then give us a list of wines to try, and Stan's going to review them in the morning.
Yeah, and then we'll have a wine
Tasting.
tasting and we'll see how many. Hey, you know what? But oh, I gotta tell this too. so so you're gonna light up when I say that. You're gonna light up when I say this. Uh, Sunday, okay. Uh, we go to service, right? We take the kids out there, and after service, I need to go to Sam's, right? And something came over me. I don't know what it was, and I said, "Hey, my mom had called, right?" And she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "No, we just got out of service." You know, she's like, "Oh yeah, us too, right?" And I said, "Hey, you're gonna light up when I say this." I said, "Let's go to Crackle Barrel." I said, "Let's go to Crackle Barrel," right? And and they're like, "Okay, yeah, Crackle Barrel." Like it was like, cause I'm not a Crackle Barrel like
Guy.
guy, right? I'm like, cause I'm thinking like time. I'm like, I don't want to be there. Like, I don't want to wait, and I want to like be like, I just want to get like something. Like, can we just get a mod pizza and then
Yeah.
just go like do what we got to do? But uh uh I said, let's go to Cracker Barrel. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Wow, Cracker Barrel. Oh my god, it's gonna be good. So we get there and dude, you walk in and like like it's crazy in there, right? So they have a bunch of cool stuff in there though. Um they had a Kit Kat bar, it was like this big. For real. That was pretty cool. But the food, so I was debating, I was like, should I get breakfast or should I what should I get? And so we got we tried the peach mimosa. It was pretty good. Good taste to it. Um and then I got the meatloaf and it was like I thought it wasn't like it was like chicken. It was a combo. It was a meatloaf and
Oh.
chicken with mashed potatoes, green beans. Um I only got two sides, but you can get three sides and then they had some cornbread, some rolls. My wife had got breakfast, my mom had got chicken. Uh, they had got tenders. Billy had got what did he get? Chicken too, I think. But the overall, it was pretty good, dude.
It
Like,
was.
yeah, it was pretty good.
You would go back?
I'll probably go back. Yeah, it was good because it was like the reason why I was like maybe like because a lot of times during the week, like what? Okay, during the week, like we eat the same stuff pretty much. Like I eat the egg whites.
Julio.
Like I'll get chicken, like a chicken taco or something, but like the rice or like I'm always eating like the same kind of you know the oatmeal like and so like I was like well I want to eat something like filling, right? The meatloaf was good, like I said, and the mashed potatoes were good, gravy. So yeah, so we went to Cracker Barrel. So
Show
you
went
lit
live
you
there.
lit up when I said that, dude. But anyway, yeah, it was good. So big shout out to Cracker Barrel. Let me know what y'all think on that. Well, so have you gone to the Red Lobster?
Not the one here.
Oh, they're kind of revamping it. You see the CEO, 35-year-old CEO.
No.
So the CEO of the new CEO of Red Lobster was actually the old CEO of PF Chang's.
Oh.
Yeah, so he started at PF Chang's when he was 30. You know, and I guess this is his first year at Red Lobster, and so it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how he can turn that around. So we'll check that out. Let's get it in. Are we done here? Let's get it cut because it's already time to
All right.
go.
You want a donut?
No, I'm good. Oh, big shout out to our sponsor. Boom, boom. Give him some
Cashpropertybuy.com. If you got a house that you need to sell, divorce, was it tax lien loan?
tax loans, back payments. What's the number?
Oh,
What's the website?
it's cashpropertybuy.com.
Cash. Can you bring it up?
Yes. Should be
Cash prop.
this one right here. Look, there he goes.
Wow. Bring it. Can you make it bigger? Oh, that's the whole screen.
It's
Okay, boom, there it goes.
361-549-3863.
Cash property buy, hit them up.
We make selling your house a breeze.
Breezy. We out. We out.